Welcome and what is up there, everybody? This is Casper with Casper Crypto, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu and the massive news that just came out about it, that it's listing on Coinbase Pro this week, and how this is going to affect the price in the short term. And this will actually shock a lot of you guys because it will probably be the exact opposite of what you're expecting, but I'm going to explain all of that in today's video. But before we get into it, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could smash the like button down below and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys have not yet. I'd really appreciate it a ton. And I just want to preface this video saying that, hey, this is not financial advice. These videos are just for educational and entertainment purposes only. So make sure to do your own due diligence and research before investing your money in these cryptocurrencies. So getting into it, if you take a look at Shiba Inu, right now Shiba Inu is currently at around well, if we count the zeros, there's 5 zeros and it's 8565. So let's just say I'm gonna call it for shorts. All right, don't get mad, but I'm just gonna say 0.85 cents. Right, I'm not gonna say all the zeros each time, right? But it's currently up around 19% today, which is actually a really good amount, because if you take a look at the price chart, there's only been a few spikes like this that have happened over the last month. We had one here, we had one here. I guess you can call this one here also another spike, but mostly it's been just consolidating. Like, it's been going up and down, up and down, up and down with no major moves. But these news about it listing on Coinbase could be a real game changer for Shiba Inu, especially considering the fact that it's not currently listed on any major exchanges in the US. For example, it's only listed on Binance, but on Binance, like the .com version, where it's not for people who are in the US. So it's very hard for people in the US, in order to buy Shiba Inu, they have to go through something like 1inch or Uniswap in order to buy Shiba Inu. So listing on Coinbase is actually going to be a huge benefit to people who want to get into Shiba Inu, who will be able to buy it on a major platform in the US. So how is this going to affect the price? Well, before we get into that, let's go over the exact news on what's happening and when it's all happening, all that stuff. So Shiba Inu coin prices soar as Coinbase Pro announces Shib cryptocurrency trading. So Coinbase Pro is going to allow Shiba Inu to start trading this week. And the exact date is actually 9 a.m. Pacific time on Thursday, June 17th. So tomorrow, in about 24 hours. So a little bit more than 24 hours at the time of this video. And basically what's going to happen is that right after, for example, well, what they did is right after they announced that Dogecoin is going to be able to trade on Coinbase, just a few weeks later, now they're allowing Shiba Inu to be able to get traded on Coinbase Pro, which is a major advancement. I see that Coinbase is actually allowing a lot of cryptocurrencies to now start being traded on their platform. They used to be pretty limited, but now they're opening their doors to a lot more. So basically what they're saying is that the NASDAQ listed company that starting immediately, Coinbase Pro users can transfer Shiba Inu tokens into their accounts. However, Shiba Inu will not be available for New York residents. So it's basically going to be available to the majority of people in the US, but for some reason New York is not available. So I'm really sorry for the people who live in New York. You're probably gonna have to buy through another exchange like Uniswap or something. But they're actually not only allowing Shiba Inu to be traded, they also allowed a bunch of other currencies to be able to be traded on Coinbase. For example, Chili's, Keep Network, and a few others. And I'm actually really excited about all these coins that Coinbase is allowing, because that means like they're actually they're being more open to other cryptocurrencies other than just the big main ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that kind of stuff, you know. But basically what's going on with this price movement, as you can see, Shiba Inu just skyrocketed after this news, about 32% right after the news came out, which is slightly lower than it is right now. As you can see, it dropped like half of its gains since early morning, simply because people are just buying on the rumor and selling the news, where people are going to buy it up. I wouldn't be surprised if we had an even bigger spike, let's say before tomorrow morning. And then once the news actually came out, what I think could happen is that it could dip down much lower, and it could actually sell off the majority of its gains that it had, similarly to how Dogecoin reacted, because this is almost the exact same case as Dogecoin, except the only difference is that Shiba Inu is not really available to trade for people in the US on any major exchanges. but Dogecoin was able to be traded. It was on Binance, it was on Robinhood, and a lot of others. So I think the only difference with Shiba Inu is that basically it's got that benefit that on Coinbase, a lot of people are going to be able to buy it that never have been able to buy it before. But I think it can react similarly to Dogecoin. And I recommend you take a look at this because patterns don't always repeat, but they often rhyme. And what does that mean? Patterns don't always copy exactly what they do every time, but oftentimes they make similar moves. So for example, this was right when Coinbase announced that they're going to be listing Dogecoin on their platform in like 2 days, right? This is when the announcement happened. Dogecoin shot up from about like 31 cents up to 44 cents at a point. I know Coinbase Pro isn't showing it exactly, but it was at around 44 cents per Dogecoin, right? And then once the news actually came out that they're launching it, like they actually allowed people to trade it, what happened to the price of Dogecoin? It took a massive dump all the way down to 36 cents. And then even after that, it took an even bigger dump all the way down to about 30 to 31 cents. So basically all of its gains were wiped out within the span of about a week. And that's simply because of the simple saying that goes, buy the rumor, sell the news. And I think that this may be a possibility for Shiba Inu. And I'm not a Shiba Inu hater. I actually love Shiba Inu. I think it's a great crypto. But I just want to prepare you guys and let you guys know, like, hey, I would be careful. I'd watch the price really closely to see if something like this were to happen, because it is a very high probability that buy the rumor, sell the news will happen, so that this will just simply look similar to one of these bumps where it bumps up for maybe a few days, boom, and then it drops all the way back down. And I really don't want this to happen, but I think it's a possibility we need to take into consideration, especially considering that these facts are relatively new and a lot of people are going to be I would say a lot of people who own a lot of Shiba Inu, like all the whales who are just looking to make money, they're not long-term believers in Shiba Inu. They're probably going to sell off once they see a huge spike of price and volume in the Shiba Inu coin. Like I was saying before, I think it'll actually bounce up a decent amount still. But after that, once it actually gets released, I think we could see a big dump. And that dump will be caused by a bunch of Shiba Inu whales who are just trying to make some money, just trying to basically manipulate the market and sell off all their SHIB to make some profit, because they've been holding it for so long that it's just basically been consolidating up and down nonstop. So that's what I think could happen. I'd recommend you guys do your own due diligence and do your own research on this, but I think this is a great news for Shiba Inu in the long term. I think that Shiba Inu is going to be widely traded as a crypto in the future. However, right now, I think this may be a little bit of a spot for market manipulation for the crypto whales, and I'd recommend you trade this cautiously and, of course, do your own research. So that's basically it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button down below. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.